Forces of 12 and 22 pounds are combined at an angle of 58 degrees. We need to be able to find the magnitude of the resultant force. So let's go and draw. I prefer to draw the first force in a horizontal manner, and I'm going to place the longer one. It doesn't matter if you can place a shorter one, but make sure that you place it in a horizontal manner. If you have graph paper, you can do it on a graph paper as well. And it's 58 degrees, so let's say this is 90. I'm going to place 2 dashes, so it'll be 30, 60, so just a bit less. And the other one will be 12 pounds, so I'm going to place it shorter. So those are my two forces. The angle between them is 58 degrees. One of the things that you have to remember is that you want to draw a parallelogram. So I'm going to copy this force over here, and I'm going to place it as kind of dash. I'll copy this force up here and in a dash manner. And my resultant will be this vector here. This is called the resultant. And let's go and call that x. So I'm looking for x. Now, since this forms a parallelogram, I know that if this is 58, together we'll be adding 180. So I know that this has to be 122 degrees. Let me go and label my other side. This is 22 pounds. Remember, we said that the longer was going to be horizontal. This will be 12. This is parallelogram, so this is 22, and this one's also 12. So now we are going to we're going to use this bottom triangle, and since I have two sides and the angle in between, I'm able to use the law of cosines. So that'll be x squared is equal to 22 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 12. Those two sides get repeated, and the cosine of the angle in between, which is 122 degrees. And since there are no variables on the right hand side, I can just go and type everything in at once. And in this case, I'm just using my iPad app for the iPad, or you can use the same one for your cell phone. Make sure I type it in correctly, and that looks correct. I'm just going to press enter, make sure it's on degrees, and that gives me x squared is equal to 907. I'm going to keep them to the calculator and just take the square root of my answer. So x is equal to 30.1. So we're just going to leave it as 30 since they don't have any decimal places. 30.0, or actually 30.1. So let me actually write it 30.1 since they do want me to have a decimal place. So my answer will be 30.1 pounds is the force of the resultant.